We're here at the labor pool in Dallas, Texas. We're trying to get illegal immigrants to register to vote for Donald Trump. Illegals for Trump. Joe Biden, he dropped out of the race. Joe Biden's basically dead. Donald Trump is going to do more for illegal immigrants than Joe Biden has ever done. We want to register illegal aliens to vote in the upcoming election.
Oh, yeah.
No. Donald Trump's going to help Latinos and help Mexicans this time. I promise. You like Joe Biden? You like Joe Biden? He likes Joe Biden.
¿Cuánto cuesta la firma?
Trump. We're getting signatures right here. Yes. Illegals are Trump. So tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to have a bus here. We're going to take you guys all to the voting center. You're going to vote. Then we're going to, we can't say it on camera, but we're going to, a little money in the pocket. Trump 2024, Manana. We're getting in the car and we're going to pay you money. Yes. All you need to do is vote. See you manana. Thank you. This guy's awesome. Donald Trump 2024! 2024!
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. I'll break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and we got a great show. With no further ado, let me introduce our guest. We have Lila Hart, you know her, you love her, but we have a very special guest, the legendary, iconic actor, rapper, model, Instagram influencer, real pimp on a blimp, the one, the only Fat Pimp! Yes, give it up for Fat Pimp.
Yes, let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you enjoying that Don Julio?
Yes, I am.
And you said that before you came on the show, you said you wanted that Don Julio, remember that?
Yes, because I love tequila. I'm a tequila connoisseur. Don Julio is my favorite.
Doesn't tequila kind of make you act more crazy, though? Isn't that what they say?
Anytime I'm around big booty Latinas.
Oh, he knows! We love that!
Yes.
Lila. And Lila's a little booty Filipina. She's from the Philippines.
I like those little bottles.
Little bottles? You like to drink, too?
No, I don't drink, but
She used
I
to.
do appreciate a small bottle.
Lila used to party, right, Lila? I don't know how much you want to get into that, but actually, Lila and I had an argument one time because she's so small.
Right.
I was like, Lila, you can't drink that much. I literally said this to her, and I was like, she's like, what did you say, Lila? You could have 10 beers or something?
Yeah. Back
No,
in
you
my
could
day.
not.
quit drinking?
Serious? Yeah, I haven't drank for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
I'm on a spiritual journey right now, but you enjoy yourself, have fun.
I don't want to feel bad drinking this.
No,
don't. Do not.
Drink up. No,
Enjoy
please.
yourself.
Are you going to ever drink again?
No.
Not in this lifetime.
Okay.
She doesn't need to. She's too tiny.
I have drunk energy already.
Yeah, I love your energy. I thought you was drunk when you got here.
Okay,
No, she just acts like that.
Okay, yeah, cool.
This is just how she acts.
Whenever we hang out off camera, we'll just pretend.
We're having a little mic issue. Is my mic rubbing or Chris's mic?
Mine.
Oh, we're going to get that fixed. But in the meantime, real quick, Lila, let's talk about this. Pull up my computer real quick. This is Lila is in studio because she's about to go on tour again
Yes.
for the Micro Maidens.
With the Micro Maidens, I am so excited. We head back on tour February 3rd. Our first show is on February 4th in Madison, Wisconsin. So if you are in the area, come check it out. It is an amazing show, and y'all will love it.
Lila, but on this flyer, you guys are like little height supremacists because you see the smallest 2'10".
Get Sassy Cassie.
And she can walk around and stuff, or does she have a cart? Like
All the girls are they're actually pretty athletic.
Even the 2'10" one?
Oh
really?
my gosh! You know what? In fact, Sassy Cassie is probably the most athletic of all. She can do handstands. She climbs all the way up the stripper pole. I mean, she is very strong.
Yeah, and then I really like this gimmick that you guys got going on because I guess that you skew towards an audience that likes little people, not midgets. Do not say midget, Fat Pimp. You will get canceled. But this one in the middle, it says 4 foot.
I'll give you an M-word pass. It's okay.
No, I'm going to, no. We live in one of those worlds now.
Yeah, I know. Don't say it. But this says 4'12". Chris, what do you think about that? It's 4.
That's kind of normal,
Is that normal? Is that a normal height?
Is that normal height? 4'12"?
4'12".
That's what I'm saying.
little.
He's right. It's a normal height, so she's not technically a dwarf. So technically,
Is that the one in the middle?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's 4'12", which is technically 5 feet.
5 feet, yeah.
It's technically 5 feet.
But 4'12" sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, 4'12". I like that.
Yeah, 4'12".
I would rather it be 420. That'd be kind of cool.
Ooh, 4'20".
And I guess if you're what 5'8", you would be 420.
Yeah.
Correct.
Bam. Well, we're learning new stuff every day. And real quick, before we get into the Nashville Manifesto, we have to. It's insane. Pimp, I can't believe that there's a school shooter, but I'm hungry. If I can take care of one little thing real quick. Why is my...
Thank you for calling Dominos.
Oh.
All calls are recorded for quality and training purposes. If you would like to place a new order, please press 1.
Okay. I see.
Hi, thank you for calling Domino's. This is Fred. Is this for delivery or a carry out?
Fred, is this a human being? Is this a robot?
Yeah, this is a real person. It's just the filter of our audio.
It sounds weird. And this is Domino's, right?
Yep, that's correct.
My internet's not working. Can you give me the number to a local Pizza Hut that's near your Domino's?
Oh, I'm sorry, but we do not have the contact number of that store.
I kind of like their pizza better, if I'm just being honest. I feel like they put a little more effort into it.
Yeah.
You can't help
I'm
me.
sorry,
I
but
thought
we
you
do
guys
not
prided
have,
yourself on customer service, though.
Yeah, we understand it. But unfortunately, right now, we do not have the details of the contact number of the Pizza.
Pizza Hut, and can you just look on your phone, Pizza Hut in Irving? I don't have internet. I wouldn't even be bugging you if I had the internet right now.
Well, we are located offshore, so we are not familiar with the
This is the only number that I know by heart, and I used to eat your pizza all the damn time till Reginald, the damn manager, thought it'd be really freaking funny to put pubic hair in my pizza.
Oh.
Well, for that, let me try to to connect you to the local store. Maybe they have the contact.
Oh yeah,
number.
please! I want to do the survey. Okay. You're gonna get all zeros. Okay. Well, all I want is a pizza. Speaking of pizza, school lunch is how I'm connecting this. A shooter shot a bunch of kids at a school.
Again.
I'm very close. I come from a long line of school shooters, so this is a subject that I'm very familiar with. If we can, Jimmy, can we pull up a little bit of the manifesto or maybe even a picture of young Solomon Henderson?
Oh, he's black.
He's black.
Wow.
And you know what? They say usually school shooters aren't black because black people don't go to school that often.
Not really. Dang. He might identify a different race, though.
Do you think? I think he actually identifies as an African. It says that's not African, but African how you would normally spell it, but replace the A with an E. So this is what he says, and this is his manifesto. Nashville Manifesto is how that's what he said, Nashville Manifesto. I mean, not that clever of a title. What do you think about that title, Lila?
It's an NMF.
Do we believe this is his manifesto, or do you think this is a government psyop to make us think?
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it, and then we'll
see.
make our
Let's see, who's this person
let's
calling
make a
me?
decision.
Hold on. I don't know who this is. Hello? May I ask who's calling? Hello? I think it's Domino's. I think the guy's pissed. Hello? Damn, maybe he's pranking me. All right, back to what I was saying. The Nashville Manifesto, I don't know. It's hard for me to believe what is real and what is fake. I mean, I'm not saying this is a fake shooting, this is a real shooting, but they give us this Nashville Manifesto, and so now we're supposed to read this and feel some sort of way. So there's a lot of high spots. This is what he started with. My name is Dr. Matthew Cobson Harris Floyd Jr., an African born in 2007 to a middle-class family of black Israelites. My ancestors were enslaved about 25 miles from where I fled from grad school to the north to avoid racism. They fled the same path from Oxford, North Argotha, to New England after slavery. Duke was the most keyed mother effer I've ever experienced, and even within the philosophy department I encountered racist shite that should not have been tolerated in this century. The cracker advisor will let N-word starve. That's what it says. He says, if he notices N-word is looking at Ukrainian blonde bitch too closely, the ghost of Emmett Till knows what the fuck I'm talking about. 244 Longbow Road, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37, with the zip code. Doesn't even matter about reading that. Okay, now what is this next page? This says The West Has Fallen. Is this the original cover of it, I guess? It says The West Has Fallen. Okay, yeah, the West has fallen, the West has fallen. Billions must die, is what he says. And we don't agree with that statement. And the shooter said billions must accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. Okay, that's not good. Now, this page, he says, death to the current state of the West. This book is dedicated to accelerationism and violence by a N-word for victory. Hard R. Death to all mamzers. This book is dedicated to world dominance by the N-word. Genocide them and loot everything. This book is dedicated to the death of all the N-word enemies. Death to a country in the Middle East that I do not want to mention on here. This book is dedicated to unlimited wealth for my N-word. Death to it. Oh, I can't say that. This book is dedicated to blanking everyone I hate. Death to all.
Damn.
I know. Look, and he goes on. Unworthy men, traitors, and infiltrators. This book is dedicated to rounding up the enemies in the dead of night. Death to Palestine. Wait, he just said death to the other.
It's not very logical.
This book is dedicated to my N-words who use violence. This book is dedicated to my wives. Okay, okay. Death to mamzers and all Semitic people groups. We don't agree with that. No, live forever. This book is dedicated to conquering the all others and exterminating all lesser beings. Damn. I don't even know if I can read this out loud.
I mean, do you want to just skip to the last
Yes,
page?
yes. Let me just, if I don't want to miss any high spots, protection of the N-word. They grow stronger so that N-word control the world, so that the world fears N-word, so that no other men survive, so that Matthew, Cobbs, and Harris controls everything, so that I win this dream. It's a culture, it's a culture, it's a culture, N-word culture. Blanks are poisoning our culture, and rap is basically ground zero for the genocide of N-word. Cannot be allowed to steal N-word culture. Blank rappers are offensive to N-word soul that offers a glimpse as to why cultures become anti-Semitic, as if that's a bad thing, which it is. Hunt those pedophile, rape ape Muslims. Wow, that's strong verbiage. The infiltration of the N-word soul, the infiltration of their way of living and feeling and way of defending themselves in their spirits to step past the boundary and take away a man's feeling of his worth or something. Okay, now this is where it gets good. Now, believe it or not. Believe it or not, there's a good part.
Okay.
And listen, Lila, and I hate to have to say this, but even in a bad situation, as terrible as this school shooting is, and a young person lost their life and multiple people are hurt, in life, it is very important to always stay positive and find the silver lining.
Okay.
You as a little person, you know that's very important to find.
Yes, find the silver lining.
I like
You
that.
know that, Fat Pimp, as an African American, that you've probably been marginalized, and that even though we have a tough time, wouldn't you agree that we have to find the silver lining?
You gotta find it.
So he found it by watching Candace Owens and Ethan Ralph, apparently.
Oh, wow.
So this is what he says. He says, is there particular groups or people that radicalize you the most? Question mark. So he's asking himself this question. And then he says, Candace Owens, Ethan Ralph, Nick Fuentes, Turkey Tom, who's been on the show. A lot of people on this, friends of the show. Ruben Sim, Mr. Beast, Cobson Talks, Wayne Lambright, iDubbbz, Destiny, and Hassan Piker. To expand on this, Candace Owens has influenced me above all. Each time she spoke, I was stunned by her insights and her own views, helped push me further and further into the belief of violence over the Jewish question, along with Turkey Tom and Ruben Sim pushing me to the alt-right pipeline. We're taught violence and extremism by video games, music, literature, or cinema. Yes, following music called Incelcore, Shootercore taught me to kill Kanye West, and playing games like CSGO, Manhunt, Cry Out of Fear, Postal Doom, Skylanders, Mega Chud, TNO, HO14, Moria Maya, Middle School Shooter have mentally prepared me for murder.
Damn. He wrote all that?
Mm-hmm. If you believe that, unless you think it was a government agency that wrote that to make us.
Did he write the first part?
It says he wrote it all, but I mean, why?
All of it? Even
Yes,
the beginning
Candace,
part?
the Candace Owens part, at all. The Nick Fuentes.
I thought you wrote the first part.
No, I didn't write
Yeah,
any
sound
of this
like
part.
that.
This is actually his manifesto. This guy posted it on like 4chan or wherever he posted it. He actually tried to live stream it as well. But there's a very particular name in there that stuck out to me. His name is Destiny, or we call him Stephen Bunnell. And Stephen Bunnell is in a current bad situation where he's getting accused of posting and sharing intimate recordings of females that he was, I guess, in a sexual relationship with,
Right.
and leaking them. And so now he's under threat of a civil lawsuit. So what do you think about revenge porn?
That's awful.
It's a good way to get revenge, though, right?
Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could post it. I'm gonna keep it though.
You would keep it. You would not post
I don't
it.
delete. Once we record it, I'm not deleting it.
Do you record that much stuff?
I used to, not anymore. I live a different life now.
Can you elaborate on that a little?
You know, I used to be a very promiscuous individual. You
And
know?
so what would you do? So you would set up the iPhone and you would just, weren't you worried about one of them leaking it?
I didn't really care. It was for the boys, man. Like
For the boys? What do
Yeah.
you mean? So you're sharing it, so you just admitted to
I
that
didn't-
this is
Yeah.
revenge porn.
Yeah, but we wouldn't post it, man. We just show it to them, you know, like
It was for the group
like,
chat.
Like if me and her sitting here,
Mm-hmm.
and she was just like, she happened to ask me, when was the last time you had some? I was like, I got a video right here, and I show her. When,
Oh, you just be showing people.
if
I request
That's a
it.
crime. That's a crime.
Is that
so that's a crime too.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're going to
shit.
jail.
So that's
And
hypothetically speaking, if
Yeah,
I did that.
He didn't do that.
Hearsay.
This is hypothetical, and
Allegedly.
Yes.
this is alleged. This has not happened.
Yes.
If do not try to prosecute us in a court of law. But when it comes to Destiny, he shared this image.
Right.
Matter of fact, let me just see if I can pull it up.
You gonna pull the
Lila-
image up?
Well, did you hear about Destiny?
No.
You're kidding me.
I didn't. Is this recent?
Yeah, it just happened. Oh my
When
gosh.
did it happen?
Destiny, yes. So here, I retweeted it. There's a really good, Rob Noor had a good tweet about it. So it's really confusing because Destiny's such a degenerate, you can't even keep track of all of his weird stuff.
Well, I've met Destiny a couple of times at your events.
Yeah, and what do you like him or something? What are you trying to say?
He was normal.
Yeah, real normal. Did you see that video of him sucking on that guy's you know what?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see he got exposed doing a BJ to a guy.
Oh no.
What's happening to this
Yeah,
guy?
Destiny was giving him, the guy, the BJ.
I can't smoke. You can't smoke with me.
Yeah, he's not smoking with you, no, dude. Not unless you
your
want
own cigar.
monkeypox,
Get
dude.
your own
No
cigar.
way.
What is going on with him?
So this is what happened. Okay, so here, kind of show my computer. Maybe we can do a little share. I got to be careful to what I show because there could be a picture of him naked or something, but it says, Brianna Wu is falsely self-appointed expert who wields her name as it relates to Gamergate and other women remove their agency, devalue their voice as an inexcusable label of feminism. And, God, actually take the screen off. I don't want to show something. Actually take it off, George. So, yes, so basically it's hard to find a concise statement, but yes, he shared recording. So is that, in your opinion, Pimp, does that technically count as revenge porn if you shared an audio recording of you having sex with a woman, but no video?
Yeah, I think it's still revenge if people know it's the other person. I think if you do it spiteful, I think that's kind of wrong.
So what was
Yeah.
your intent behind it?
You obviously doing it on purpose.
Yeah. So you're trying to call somebody out. You're trying to
Yeah.
air their dirty laundry by showing them.
Just
all.
like, when people get exposed for being gay nowadays, I think that's kind of low to
Yeah.
post a video of an intimate moment with them. That's
Okay,
kind of
okay, here, show the screen. This is a little better concise. So this is a guy explaining it. Destiny had videos of him having sex leaked publicly online a few months ago. Apparently, this was a result of him sending videos he had recorded of himself with various partners to a 19-year-old woman on Discord, who then got hacked. One of the women in the videos that got leaked was a Destiny friend named Pixie, whom is apparently having a horrible time and is now going to sue Destiny as he released a video with her to this third party without her consent. Many people who work with Destiny are saying they knew of these facts for a while now, but didn't say anything publicly because the victim didn't want to come public. These are the people my post is directed to. Now the story continues as more people are potentially coming forward to claim Destiny released videos of them without their consent, and at least one woman is claiming she had been made aware that she was recorded without her knowledge, and audio of that was given to third parties by Destiny. So that's pretty bad. I mean, what do you think? Do you think he's going to get in trouble legally, Lila?
Probably. I don't see how he wouldn't.
I mean, I don't know if he broke some law. I don't know if he.
Yeah, I
broke...
don't think he broke a law, but I definitely know the way they're doing men nowadays. It's like lawsuits after lawsuits, especially when it involves sexual things. He's definitely getting sued, and he's definitely gonna pay.
And speaking of getting sued, here, pull up the screen. Can you hear the audio on this, George? So, Lila, let's get into some of your dirty laundry real quick.
This ain't mine.
Yes, this is a little bit.
I was eating French fries.
So this is you.
Watch the clip, you'll see.
Okay.
This is her and Keanu Thompson and Chrissy Mayer on the Simpcast, and Keanu is going to attack Melanie Mack, another friend of the show. So let's see what this is all about.
The Lord, and she is like, there are things. She calls herself, there are a lot of Christians that aren't biblically Christian or what have you. And
I will
her
say,
grift is, and I'm going to call it a grift, it is being shockingly, like, it's the word perversion. It's the F-slur videos. It's not just like, paging Dr. I get. It's, that's hilarious, right? It's
She's
more,
saying it right there.
You
Wait,
know what I'm
so she's getting mad, but I know she's saying it bleeped out, but she's saying the word right there, Lila. Am I wrong?
I think she's kind of saying it too. But shout out to Chrissy Mayer. Check out Simcast on Sundays.
We love Chrissy. I'm not even trying to stir it up that much, but I just think this is funny that Keanu and Melanie Mack are beefing. And then, Keanu's beefing with Steel Toe Morning Show. Are you familiar with the story and parable of Nick Rekieta? So
Enlighten him, yes.
Yeah, Nick Rekieta was an online attorney that did legal analysis, and he had, at one point, the biggest YouTube channel talking about this.
Right.
And he covered the Kyle Rittenhouse case, he covered the Johnny Depp trial, and he had created a huge community online.
Right.
Well, he got twisted off on cocaine and alcohol. Got really bad. He would drink on streams. And then there's another podcaster named Aaron Emolt, who's a funny guy. He had a wife that he did a podcast with. These two guys met, and they started swapping each other's wives. This is doing this all secretly.
Wow.
Swapping each other's wives. Then it went south. And then two of the girls stayed with Nick Rekieta, the richer of the two guys. Yeah. Yes, okay, so follow me. Then Aaron, the guy that got kind of left out, no offense, Aaron, he went on his podcast and he started talking about how they did ecstasy together and how they did cocaine. And this Nick Rekieta guy has 5 kids. So the pastor at Nick Rekieta's church actually called in a, whatever, I think they call it
wellness check.
Wellness check, yeah, or like concerned citizen wellness check.
Right.
And so they went and checked in his house. In his house, he accidentally had 28 grams of cocaine inside of his house. And
accidentally.
And his 9-year-old daughter accidentally tested positive for the cocaine as well. Damn. Yes. And then on top of all this, the reason why Keanu is important, it just got exposed because Nick has been going through a very challenging time and he's on drug probation or drug court. He's being drug tested because he's having issues,
Right.
He's been doing galaxy gas. He's been huffing nitrous oxide to subvert his drug test.
That's crazy, man. But cocaine's a hell of a drug, man. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
Have you ever done cocaine?
Mm-hmm. I've done a lot of cocaine.
What was that like?
The first time I did it, I feel like somebody hit me with a brick.
What do you mean, in your nose?
Yeah. You know how I got introduced to cocaine?
How?
A female. She was like this pretty girl I had been wanting for years, and she finally came to the house. We were getting ready to go on a date, and she pulled out like an eighth and just dropped it on the table. And I'm so old school DARE program.
And she's a black girl or white girl?
Black girl. She's a black girl with like all white friends though.
Okay.
She's different.
She's different.
That's a different type of black girl. But she's
if a black girl has all white friends, that's a different type of black girl than a black
she's
friend.
very different.
Okay.
And she was like, you want some? I'm like, hell no, I don't do no drugs. And she's like, quit being a bitch. And she rolled that dollar bill up. She snorted that line. I'm just sitting there like, I'm looking at her, making sure she's not OD. And I'm like, all right, I'll try it. I messed up the whole line. And then she said, let me show you how to do it. And I snorted that line. Felt like somebody hit me in the nose,
It felt
man.
good though, right?
Afterwards,
it felt good. Lila's tried it. Lila, you've done a blow, right?
No comment.
Oh.
I thought we were going to always be honest.
Yeah, we have to be honest.
Yeah.
Are you kidding, Lila?
No, I'm not kidding.
For real.
But I appreciate your story.
No, I'm just keeping it real.
Have you ever done anything stronger than coke? You ever done like fentanyl or heroin, Molly? Not Lila. I'm actually talking.
Oh,
to
me?
you.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
No, hell no. Coke is where it stopped.
Wow.
I did ecstasy. for a long time.
For a long time. They said that has really bad. It puts holes in your brain if you take it too much.
Hey, man, I don't
He's
know.
fine.
Do you think he's fine?
Yes,
Lila?
I do.
You know what? I guess I have done something stronger than coke though. Shrooms.
I don't know. Is shrooms stronger than coke?
Shrooms is more of a. Did you feel like you were on like a journey, like a spiritual journey?
I definitely was on a journey, man. My third eye was open. I seen a lot.
I love that third eye. Actually, on that, Jimmy, remind me in my ear. We got to get into third eye talk after this ad read from our sponsors, guys. You use a little coke, you know, that might mess up your liver. Well, I got a solution. It's 2025, and you must start taking care of your liver now more than ever. Why? Because the latest data from the American Heart Association indicates that adults with fatty liver were 3.5 times more likely to have heart failure than those without. The American Liver Foundation says that 100 million Americans have a fatty liver, which means many people are at risk. We throw everything in our livers: cholesterol, alcohol, toxins, Tylenol, statins, cigarettes, cocaine. That's why so many of us have a sluggish fatty liver that makes us gain weight and lose energy. For decades now, your liver's helped you with over 500 key functions every day. It's time you help your liver. There's a solution. It's called Liver Health Formula, an all-natural supplement which contains 11 clinically proven botanicals that help recharge and protect your liver. So if you're looking to ignite your fat-burning metabolism, boost your energy, and transform how you look and feel, try Liver Health Formula and receive a free bottle of blood sugar formula to reduce sugar cravings when you order today. Try Liver Health Formula by going to getliverhelp.com/Alex and claim your free bonus gift. That's getliverhelp.com/Alex.
Like that.
All right, so let's get into the third eye talk. You know, that's why they say they're trying to get rid of the fluoride in our water because it's calcifying our third eye.
Third eye, yeah.
I don't, you know, as a black man, though, you know, taking mushrooms and talking about third eye, that's kind of like hippie talk. Is that in the black culture? Is the third eye a big thing? I guess Kyrie Irving likes the third eye stuff.
Yeah, nowadays, it's a lot of people got their third eye open. If you get on social media, it's all these people into the moon and the stars and crystals and everything now.
In astrology?
Yeah, astrology. People like, hey, what are you? Wait, never mind. You're a Capricorn.
What's your sign?
Right. So yeah.
What is your sign?
Capricorn.
Is that a good one, Lila? I don't know. I'm a Libra.
LeBron, Tiger Woods, all got the same birthday.
What's the birthday?
December 30th.
Do you think LeBron
that's a good
has ever
birthday.
done anything sexual with Puff Daddy?
No, hell no. Hell no, bro. Not LeBron. There are others that have.
Who would you guess?
Ooh.
Chris Tucker?
Probably.
No.
He was on Epstein's
Anybody
plane.
that's quiet right now,
Yeah.
if they're quiet, they done something with
Well,
Puff.
who's quiet right now? Like who is it?
Majority of Hollywood.
And Jay-Z's quiet, and Beyonce, they're supposed to be going after people. You know that Beyonce and Jay-Z have done some weird stuff.
But I don't think they've messed with Diddy though, bro.
He-
If you look at pictures of Diddy, a lot of people are always giving him like that side eye.
Yeah.
Like you Google any picture of Diddy in the last 10 years where there's multiple people around, they're all giving him a side eye.
Like he weird. Like they all kind of knew he was weird.
When he changed his name to like Brother Love like that, I said, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
high.
when did he say that? I remember that was weird.
Some
when
years
he-
back, man, he was like high and freaky, man.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I'm trying to find. Let's see. I think this is.
Justin, he's in UFC
Look at this
48
video.
hours.
Look how weird this
Right now,
is.
he shot 48 hours
He's high,
with
bro.
Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the time
Not
of their
JB,
lives.
man.
I know, dude. And look at Justin
we hanging out,
Bieber,
what we
all
doing.
young and.
We can't really
He shouldn't have been over
disclose.
there. Facial expressions say everything.
I
man.
know. Am I crazy or does it seem like this sounds? I mean, I don't want to sound perverted when I say this, but if you look at Justin Bieber, he looks very innocent right there. He looks
was.
incredibly innocent, and now he still kind of looks like a pop icon or whatever. But that innocence is gone, and you could say maybe it's just age, but I don't know.
That comes from seeing some stuff, man.
Like he's looking at this guy like you're my idol, like you're multi-millionaire. I would probably do I'm guessing he would probably do anything for Puff Daddy, and yeah. So
That's
you
so
think
sad.
Bieber could have been a victim?
Absolutely, he was.
You think he was a victim?
Yes. If you watch his Yummy music video,
Yeah.
there's a lot of symbolism in there.
I seen that.
No.
Yeah, no, my
Yeah.
wife is like diehard JB fan. She's like, they took advantage of him in the industry, and he found God now. That's the reason why if you look at, listen to a lot of his music, it's like churchy now.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to find God, or he did find God. I don't blame him.
Yeah,
So,
I think he did, man, because this entertainment industry, you see a lot, and you're taught to be quiet.
Yeah.
okay, here. This is the Yummy. I hope we don't get a strike. Maybe we don't have to play the audio. So this is the Yummy music video. I'm not even playing the audio. I don't want to get a strike, but so he's at a weird dinner. I wonder if we notice any symbolism here.
Well, if you at the end of the video, he shows a cake, and the cake is a picture of him as a child.
Oh, wow. Chris Brown has a lot of stuff like that, too. he got a video for the song called 1111, and it shows about how like you kind of see the damage Chris Brown and he turns into the new one. So like a lot of these artists that came in the industry at a young age, they seen a lot, man. And as they get older, they realize they were done wrong.
And I think, you know, and I know you are a model, actor, and a rapper, but I wonder if you got Me Too'd. Can we play SOT number 2?
Yep, bringing it up right now.
I'm worried. Did you look at this? Look at him modeling, looking like a G. Look at this, Lila.
Nice.
Did they get you backstage and they try to do anything weird? Because they do that with models. They put you in vulnerable situations.
And I was in Atlanta, so I don't know if you know about Atlanta.
What do they do in Atlanta?
It's a certain culture that's out there.
Can you describe some of that culture?
They don't like girls.
Did you tell me the gay guys were on you?
Yeah, it's the black. It's like the new San Francisco.
No.
Yeah,
Wait, we got to clip that. So you're telling me Atlanta is like the new...
It's the gay capital, man. Black gay capital.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that yet.
Man, Google, just type in black gay capital. It's Atlanta.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The women were so on to me when I was out there. It was crazy. They literally were like, hey, you want to go eat? You want to have drinks? You know, you want to go hang with me?
And what do you think? Because they were trying to like do.
Yeah,
weird...
because the thing about it is like
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, bro, it's the black gay capital.
Yeah, I mean that's what it says. It says Atlanta, Georgia is known as a black gay mecca because of its large, visible black LGBT community and
there's no judging there. See, it's different when you live in Dallas and you're at North Park Mall and you walking holding hands, two boys holding hands. You know, you might get looked at, but in Atlanta they just let them go.
And I'm surprised because and I bring this up all the time, the black community is very rude to black gay men normally, stereotypically.
Right. Not black gay women, but just black gay men. They get it the worst.
Yeah, the studs, they kind of like the studs.
Yeah, my sister's gay, man.
That's what I'm saying. We like studs. Nobody's tripping on that.
Yeah.
But why are black gay men, because they get hated on the most, I feel like.
Well, I don't know, man. Growing up, we were just always taught to be tough. Avoid the police and straighten up. You know, if I had my hand like this on accident, my grandma would have popped me.
Why? Because you'd be too feminine?
Like, don't sit with your hand like this, or put some bass in your voice.
She was saying that. She wanted you to be more intimidating and more masculine at a very young age.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, we're learning so much right here.
Yeah, that's the black household is different than y'all see on TV. It's very different. Some of the stuff that goes on in the black household, it'll never make it to mainstream.
Like what? What do you mean? Like what? Can we give an example? Like what happens if black people get switches? They get spanked?
We definitely had switches on top of the refrigerator.
Lila, did your parents ever do any corporal punishment of you? Did you ever get spanked?
Like a flip-flop?
No belts, though?
No belts?
No. A spatula?
Yeah.
But my mom's Filipino, though. But, I mean, it's more like I'm holding it, you know.
But never hitting you with it? Man, I got hit with extension cords.
Damn.
Belts, race car track.
No, you did not get hit.
A race car track?
By who? By your grandmother? She'd hit you with an extension?
No, my dad. I grew up in the house with my mom and dad. My dad was very old school, strict. It was, you got one time and then it's whooping.
Well, and I don't want to be too open, but we're having a private conversation though, and I did hear you mention your dad's hospice, and you know I lost my mother. You know I know how challenging that is. Yeah. But obviously, I could tell by the way you talked, you love your dad. But what kind of relationship was that like? If he was whipping your ass like that?
Man, I was bad. I was bad growing up. That was bad growing up, man.
Because my dad had to punish me a lot, but you're right, I was being bad.
Man, my dad, 90% of the time we got along, it was just that 10% of discipline. He had to do it. It kept me out of prison, kept me out of jail. Like, it ain't too many people that I know that could say, hey, I ain't never been to prison, I never been to jail before, you know, like, so he did a great job.
He did, and that's the other thing is a lot of people want to blame race, you know, because the world's so bad. I think it's because young men are born without a father figure in their life.
I definitely feel like boys should have a father because it teaches them to deal with their emotions, their worldly emotions. I think a lot of men that don't have a father, they grow up sensitive. They kind of can't channel their they can't control their emotions. Not saying all men, but I know a lot of my associates, they have emotional issues. When you have a father at home, a real dad in the household with you, he can teach you, hey, son, okay, it's okay to feel that way, but let it go. I don't know what my life would have been like if I didn't have a father at home.
Wow.
That's amazing. So you've never been in jail, never been in prison.
I went to jail. I'm lying. I tell you, I've been in jail before.
I've been in jail before.
But you've never been to prison. You've never been to real jail. Everybody's been in jail. But this is how you can stay out of jail. Can you pull up my computer real quick? So this is great. This is how to stay out of jail.
Listen, Starbucks is, every brother should have a cup of Starbucks in their hand, because the police leave you alone when you have a latte. You hold it, brother. Hold that. Look how safe he looks. Give it to the other brother. Look how safe he looks. Look at that. Give it to the other brother. Look, he looks like a thug, but with that fucking latte, look how safe he looks. So brothers, black men out there, get yourself a latte. Because when you do your lips like this, the cops leave you the fuck alone. I'm sorry, officer. Was I aggressive?
Isn't that genius?
Yes. You drink Starbucks? That was what you had earlier?
Yeah, I had Starbucks.
Do you like Starbucks? Do you drink coffee?
It stunts your growth, so I wouldn't.
Is that what happened? Is that how your growth got stunted, Lila?
Yep, I just keep drinking coffee.
You drink coffee?
Yep.
No, that's why you're little?
Yes.
I give my cat coffee, and my cat's all small. Baby Pablo's like not growing. And I give him coffee.
You give your cat coffee? Is it running around all crazy?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cats, dude.
No.
Do you know Alex has 8 of them?
I got 100 of them.
True story.
What do you mean?
My best friend, white guy, Wesley, his wife is a rescuer.
Yes.
And one day I went over there and I was sneezing. She's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just keep sneezing." And next thing I know, the door opens up. She's got bobcats running. There's cats all running around the house. I'm like, when I go over their house, they have to either walk me around the back or they have to put the cats up.
So what happens? I know put the cats up, but what do you get? Like hives?
With me, I start uncontrollably sneezing. My eyes water, and then usually when I leave, I end up getting sick every time.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. This is my white buddy, man. Like he's, it's so funny because the culture difference. Because I'm like, yo, put the animals up. But him is like, no, dude, you better respect my
I know, you got to do it. I'm a private
pimp. The space. Respect the space, man.
Respect the space. Speaking of respect, now we like to play a little segment on the show where we just type in random Wikipedia. We just type in Wikipedia and we just go to somewhere random. And this is a really interesting one we landed on today. This is the Mujahideen. The Mujahideen is the plural form of Mujahideen, an Arabic term that broadly refers to people who engage in jihad, struggle or striving for justice and godly rule, interpreted in a jurisprudence of Islam as the fight on behalf of God, religion, or the community. The widespread use of the word in English began with a reference to the guerrilla-type militant groups led by Islamist, it's hard to say, Islamist Afghan fighters. Oh, and Soviet-Afghan War, the Afghan Mujahideen. Yeah, so what do you think about terrorists? Are you pro-terrorist or are you anti-terrorist, Pimp?
I'm definitely anti-terrorist.
So you're not a Free Palestine guy?
I am. My guy is Palestinian, and he's different.
Your guy, well, you're a weed dealer? What do you mean, guy?
No, he's my bro. He's one of my good friends.
Because when you say my guy, I'm not just saying, because if I say my guy, just know the guy's a weed dealer.
No, he's my guy in Houston, man. It's hard when you got a Palestinian.
Wait, he's a guy in Houston? Let me just guess.
Yeah.
You just say he's your friend, but he's a guy in Houston. I don't know anything about this guy.
Yeah.
Does he sell carpets for a living?
No, he's an attorney.
How does he get a law license?
Attorney, UT graduate.
Oh, so he's a smart guy. Is he from America?
Yeah, his family's from over there, though.
Palestine?
Yeah. Good family, man. Good golfer. He's a good guy.
Do you play
you're
golf?
a golfer?
Yeah, I play golf. Yeah.
So you're like
I played golf in high school.
Wait, you're like, dude, you're a Renaissance man. You're golfing, you're Free Palestine, you have done cocaine, you banged a lot of chicks and recorded it, and you only show it to your friends in a positive manner. You've never been arrested, but you have been arrested, but you've never really been arrested.
Never really been arrested, yeah.
And you have done mushrooms.
Yes, lots of mushrooms. I'm like I'm kind of like a swayer when it comes to life, man. You know, like when people meet me, they're like, "What do you like?" I'm like, "Well, I like baseball and I like football." I went to my first hockey game last year.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Hockey's
I'm changing,
fun.
man. I got a lot of white friends now.
And I'm your newest white friend.
Yes, bro, and that's the thing, man. When I play golf, it's really how I've learned to just speak to people, man. Like we're taught growing up, kind of be standoffish at times, but when you play golf, man, you meet so many people. You go to cigar lounges, you meet people. I'm like, hey, man, you got good vibes. I want to meet you.
I love that attitude. Now, I want to play shot number 1, a little bit of the Fat Pimp's music.
Let's go.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got
And we got Don Julio. We got sipping Don Julio. Cheers to all the pimps and players
Yes,
out there.
let's go.
Okay, now I want to show you this on my computer. So that was awesome. And listen, I love rap culture. I have to admit it. Even though the manifesto, the manifesto was right that a lot of people are culture vultures. I have to admit that I'm guilty of trying to steal a lot of black culture, but that's because black culture is cool. I'm not just saying that. Black people are genuinely cool. And there's going to be like people that are, you know, like kind of alt-right or racist, like, black people aren't cool, but let's just be real. Like, black people, they got that swag. They got something that separates them. And I think it goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel, because back then, the blacks were kings. So they had the diamonds, the gold. They came from the mud and the trenches. And so now that is ingrained in the modern day young African-American male, or all ages. But in this rap game, we're talking about how some of these guys are down low. Now, this is a famous clip of Lil Wayne and Birdman. I know it's all blurry because it's been like recorded on a VHS, but that's Birdman. You can kind of tell by his head, and that's Lil Wayne, Lil Tanucci. And watch what they do when they go in when he goes on this show.
Oh.
Is that a cheek kiss?
No, that's a lip kiss.
Maybe it was meant to be for the cheek and somebody moved.
Yeah, he might have moved.
And see, that's the best freaking theory that I've heard yet. Is that because it's hard to say that's not a little homosexual considering they're on TV. I mean, I wouldn't do this privately, but they're doing this on a. But
maybe they're just like, as you know, sometimes you're like going in for a hug, you know, and then it probably he was going in for a hug and then he leans in and then it moved. That is possible.
I've had a woman in a club hug me and try to give me a peck on the cheek, and I deliberately like kissed her.
No, and you deliver. So that's kind of like revenge.
So you think one of them deliberately did it?
I don't know, man.
Oh, let's hear Birdman explain kissing. Let's see.
I was his father.
Hold on.
I was his father.
Oh yeah, I started it.
Birdman kissing Lil Wayne has always been a hot topic to which not much explanation was
and
ever
there's another footage of them kissing in multiple places. So they bring it up. Now let's hear how Birdman explains why they kiss so much.
In late 2020, Young Buck, who was around Cash Money during their early days, spoke on Birdman kissing other artists.
I seen him kind of, I don't know if it was a mafia or what it was, but for me, it was something that, you know, I viewed as, that's them.
Aside from the infamous photo, Birdman and Lil Wayne were seen kissing on television, such as BET's Rap City.
Man, on the rap, oh no, that's Rap City, so it's the rap show.
Does that look like they're trying to kiss each other's cheek?
That particular scene looks like more Wayne was trying to just, you know, go in for the hug, and I think Birdman kissed him.
Yeah, there was a misinterpretation there.
Yeah, I don't think Wayne was trying to kiss him there.
All right, well let's hear him explain why they kiss so much.
Lil Wayne at one point on BET's 106 and Park even stated he was the only one who Birdman kisses.
I gotta ask, ladies, I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right?
I'm the only person he kissed.
Finally, now in
that?
2021.
He said, I'm the only person he kisses. Listen to him. Listen, that's Lil Wayne said. Here, I'll say it. I know it's kind of quiet. We'll play it in slow-mo. You can hear it. He's going to say, I'm the only one he kisses. What's this here?
I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right?
I'm the only person he kissed.
You
Finally.
hear Lil Wayne go in there?
Yeah, man. Listen, bro, I grew up with my daddy, bro. I never kissed him. Ever.
And I want to say that I've obviously kissed my dad, but that's not, I mean, my dad and I don't kiss. Like, I mean, it's probably since I was a little kid, I think I kissed
I think the only time I really ever lips to my dad was I kissed his forehead when he passed away.
I don't think I've ever kissed my dad.
When he passed away, I kissed his forehead. That was it. I ain't. But,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's like the last time I remember my dad's like kissed my forehead or on my cheek or something when I was little.
No, we won't play that. My dad will hug you or shake your hand, but kissing.
Yeah, kissing is not something we do in my family.
I did kiss my
Now
dad,
in
though.
2021, we have gotten an explanation.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yep.
Let's see.
My mom,
Can y'all hear that? Let's see. It's so damn quiet. Did they delete the audio?
And I thought this might be the last time they ever see me. I was his father when he didn't have a father, since he was 9 years old.
Let us know in the comments below what you think about
He said
Birdman.
he's his father? Hold on.
And I always looked at Wayne as my son, and I always looked at it like, because I was in the streets, and I thought this might be the last time they ever see me. I was his father when he didn't have a father, since he was 9 years old.
Let us know in the
Well,
comments.
that's kind of weird that he's been kissing him since he's 9 years old.
Yeah.
Are they? Maybe they have like a.
Well, they do call each other father and son.
They do.
Okay, so maybe they have like a very
Teachers
close relationship.
Yeah, but then they screwed him over. I gotta put my sock back on my foot. But didn't Wayne and Birdman have a lawsuit? And didn't Wayne win a bunch of money? The Birdman, I think, was found liable or whatever.
What ended up happening, I think Universal had to cover the bill.
Let's look that up real quick.
Yeah, I think they had to end up
Lil
covering
Wayne
the bill.
versus Birdman lawsuit.
But they're not the only one that kissed like that, though.
Who else kisses like that? That's gay.
I seen another rapper do that. No, that's his real son. Never mind. It was Wiz.
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, he kisses his son.
I mean, if you kiss like your young son, I think that's okay in a sexual way. But this is a timeline of Birdman and Lil Wayne's feud. So for as long as the rappers have been laying down rhymes on wax, beef has always been part of the equation in hip hop. I can't even read this bullshit. Signing into Cash Money as a youth, Lil Wayne was taken under. Lil Wayne calls out Birdman on December 4, 2014, less than a week after the Carter 5 intended release date. Lil Wayne hopped on Twitter to air his grievances with Cash Money Records after discovering the long-awaited album had been pushed back yet again. I want off this label and nothing to do with these people, but unfortunately it ain't that easy, the Young Money general wrote. I am a prisoner and so is my creativity. So then he voices frustration with Cash Money. He files a $51 million lawsuit against Cash Money amid conflicting reports on the status of the Carter. I mean, dude, this sounds kind of like jilted lovers. It sounds like they're going through a divorce.
That's what happens in the entertainment business, though.
Can you give us another example of, when people were tight and then now they're feuding that are
every rapper you can think of. Look at Drake. He's into it with his label right now.
Is Drake a pedophile?
No, hell no. I've been around Drake many a time.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I don't think Drake would be dumb enough, but he is weird that he was messaging that Millie Bobby Brown girl, but she is a celebrity, so it's a little different,
That's why you gotta be careful nowadays.
That
man.
was a little kinda.
But you gotta, nowadays you gotta let other people reach out to them.
Yeah.
Like have an assistant do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything gets screenshotted and misinterpreted, so.
Yeah.
Drake's a good guy, though.
Drake is a good guy, and he lives in Texas now, so shout out Drake. We love that you are in the Lone Star State.
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of people getting canceled for acting out of pocket, have you ever been on a cruise before?
Just got off a cruise
Wow.
on the 27th. Yeah.
I love cruising.
Where did you come from?
We went to the Bahamas. We took my mom on a cruise for Christmas so she wouldn't be depressed.
Oh, that's nice. That's a
Did
good
you see any
son.
dolphins or
I
any
seen
of the
dolphins. I
piggies?
seen
What did you do at the buffet, though? I know that you're eating at that good main dining room, too.
I was on Carnival Cruise, man. Carnival Cruise is real ratchet during the
They
holidays.
say it's that ratchet,
That's
but
the
it
ratchetest, man.
is ratchet, but that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun is that it's
man.
ratchet.
It was like packed at the buffet like every time we went. But man, it's all you can eat, man. You just pile it on your plate.
I know. So you're eating the hamburgers, and did you go to the main dining that much?
I went every night because the waiters, they do like this little dance performance.
I love the dance performance. Are you kidding?
Man,
and they're all from Indonesia, and they're all working for like 50 cents an hour.
Because look, you look at their name tags, and it tells you where they're from. They're getting paid pennies, but they get
paid nothing. And then like I do this game with my girlfriend Paige where I just see how much I can berate them.
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I should have been there, bro.
Yeah, I just yell at them and I degrade them.
They keep smiling, bro.
They just smile the whole time. I give them $5
Yeah.
and they don't even say anything. I literally gave them a $5 bill and I told the guy like a bunch of inappropriate stuff. But this is actually not Carnival Cruise. Shot number 4, this cruise line in Europe is making headlines for their stunt. They wanted this to be a snow cone stunt, but it turned out to be a little different. We can pull that up. Look at
Housekeeping.
Yeah, that's Carnival Cruise, or it's different?
That's different. They wouldn't let that on Carnival. They would have got killed on Carnival.
Wait, are they KKK?
No, so that's what they looks like they're in, right? They're in white hoods. They're literally in white hoods walking around the cruise ship, and they got in trouble. The cruise line got in trouble for this.
Oh my God.
Look at Elon Musk right there.
Elon Musk is like doing that. Did you see him, dude?
Oh my God, bro.
And there's a whole conspiracy with Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is trying to go to space, and that NASA was actually started by Nazis. Warner von Braun, yes, there's a thing called Operation Paperclip. Oh, and Lila, I don't know. Do you know what do you think the shape of the Earth is, Pimp?
Flat?
No, it's not anymore.
Pear-shaped.
It used to be flat. It used to be flat. My buddy Jaron, he went to Antarctica. It is no longer flat.
So I was watching Joe Rogan. Somebody actually confirmed that it wasn't flat.
It's not.
I forgot who it was.
Believe it or not.
If it was on Joe Rogan, I believe it, bro.
I know. Joe's the man. We love Joe. I know. He taught me about a lot of medication.
Yeah.
He taught me. I mean, that's why, dude. I mean, Joe Rogan.
Mel Gibson was on there. They said they got the cure for cancer.
I know. They say they take that dog medicine.
They for sure have the cure.
Of course they got it.
Yeah.
You know they do, but they make so much money by not having a cure.
Dude, when you have a family member die from cancer, you have a whole different perspective.
Have you had a family
member?
member?
My dad, he died from pancreatic cancer.
No.
Bro, I got.
And how quick did it get him though? Like when
8 months.
8 months.
Shut up. They say it is really that fast, so I hate to hear that.
Yeah.
So you're telling me your dad went in and said like, what, his urine or something was kind of messed up?
Man, my dad was one-on-one. He always getting checkups, and they said he had found like a mass on his liver.
So he was actually going to the doctor all the time?
All the time, man. My dad was in the gym every day. He ate green. He was real
No!
healthy.
And he actually was like, you know, I figured maybe he drank or something. He didn't even like party like that?
No, nothing. My dad's a golfer, retired GM, supervisor. He is the opposite of what you would expect. And he went in there September, October, they diagnosed him. They said, you got about 4 years left to live. Man, June, he just started declining. And July 4th, he checked on out.
Was he feeling bad when he went in?
No, well, here's the thing. When we went to MD Anderson in Houston, the doctor was like, you sure you ain't been sick? He was like, no. He's like, man, you probably had this for a long time and didn't know.
Because he took care of himself?
He took care of himself. A couple years ago, he was having nerve problems in his back. He was getting like injections. He was just thinking it was that from working at GM all them years. But the doctor said, no, that was your pancreas.
Wow, that was the pain. He was having pancreas. Yep. And can they even do? My grandfather actually died of pancreatic cancer too. And I mean, it's really sad.
Did he do treatment?
Man, he did that chemo.
That fucked him up, didn't it?
The chemo made him.
Be real.
Yeah,
I'm
chemo
sorry,
made him sicker. And then they were like, hey, you're actually healthy. We got a new clinical trial for you.
Yeah.
So we were like convincing him.
Experimental medicine.
We were like, oh man, it's a high risk, but you can beat it. Man, he took that for like 1 month and he was out there.
The new medicine. See, that's another thing is that they try to make it where they're limiting access to these experimental things. But in a way, you take this experimental thing, you have all this false hope, and it's just bullshit.
It's so crazy because he was taking care, like you said, he's taking care of himself. It's almost like what if they like never diagnosed him and he didn't know and he just continued to live his life?
His attorney that we sat with before he passed said that his brother found out he had cancer but never went and got like chemo. He lived for like 5-6 years.
And just never did anything about it.
Everything. He says like once you go to that doctor and they start pumping you with all that chemo stuff, man.
God, dude, and let me tell you something, and I'm not trying to, even though it's a comedy show, I hate to get so serious, but you know, what happened was recently is Joe Biden pardoned Dr. Fauci. Now, I saw a lot of people on the internet get mad about this, and I even if I don't like somebody, I just saw it was Matt Walsh was saying like, it's not enough to just get these, people exposed. We need to take their livelihood and all this stuff. I don't agree with that. I
Right.
I actually think even if I disagree with somebody, I want them to be able to support themselves, have a decent life. I really don't want to like make people homeless for no reason.
Right.
But for me, what was so frustrating is that Joe Biden gave a preemptive pardon to Dr. Fauci. And in theory, you're thinking, oh, well, he's just trying to protect him from the political persecution that could come from Donald Trump. But if he didn't do anything illegal, he wouldn't need that protection. So him giving him that pardon justifies every single thing we said during the pandemic. And we're not going to get a medical misinformation because this isn't medical misinformation, even though you have to be very careful. YouTube, they censor it. They're not going to give me back my channels or the content that they deleted for medical misinformation. But what's so frustrating when it comes to Dr. Fauci is that we know that he was lying this whole entire time. And now he's going to be protected. And people like my mom were not even given proper care because what they said was, is there are no applications for COVID other than the vaccine, because the only way they can get an emergency use authorization was if there were no other remedies whatsoever.
Right.
Which is not true, because we've had pneumonia since the beginning of time. We've had respiratory illnesses forever.
Right.
And we've been able to give people medicine. I'm not going to name those medicines. Some people it works, some people it doesn't. But because they were so dead set on this vaccine and helping Moderna and helping Pfizer, they had to make it so that there was no other remedies when there are other remedies. And because of that, people like my mom died. And it makes me sick that I live in a country, and yes, I'm happy Donald Trump is president, but Dr. Fauci can go out there, give false information in order to give us a free vaccine somehow. Somehow that's free. Every other medical shit costs $1 billion.
Right.
But somehow the vaccine is not only free, but you get a cheeseburger with it. Weird. Then, on top of all of this, we come to find out he might have been doing something nefarious, and even if we expose it, he's going to be protected. So I lost a lot of faith when it happened the first time. Then when this happened again, I'm not trying to play a victim. It just makes me sick to my stomach, the world we live in, where the healthcare system that's there to help us when we are sick or ill, broken arm, to cancer, to whatever it is, I'm scared to go to a damn hospital.
Yes.
And I don't trust them. And in a modern day era, we have new technology, new inventions. We're supposed to be the most technologically advanced civilization in the world. And our doctors suck, and they're all being replaced with like Indians that are probably cheating on their damn tests anyway. No offense to Indians. It just doesn't make sense. And what's going to happen? All three of us are going to get sick one day.
People shouldn't have to go to other countries to get treatment. Like, there are a lot of people that I've seen online that were going to Turkey to get treated for pancreatic cancer.
No, so they're going to Turkey for cancer.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about going to Tijuana because I need to get about $20,000 worth of dental work. Hey, Lila, are you okay with that? Or are you?
No, I don't think you should do that.
Do you think I should go to Tijuana to get my teeth done?
Go to Colombia.
Why is Medellin in Colombia better?
It's cheaper.
It's that much cheaper than Tijuana?
Yeah. I got two female friends who went down and got their teeth done and their body done.
Would they get a BBL?
Definitely a BBL.
Why do all these black women get these big fat asses?
It's because they are insecure, man. A lot of women are insecure.
I think
Black women are very insecure because of the TV. It's like they see the reality black women, and they feel like they gotta look like that.
I know, but I don't know who I see on TV that just has a huge fat ass. Like,
Kim
Kardashian.
I mean, but people like the butt. They like it. You are right. Where people,
it's huge in person.
What, Kim K's is?
Yeah,
you know
huge.
Kim K?
I don't know her, but I've been in a room with her before.
No.
Yes, and she's beautiful.
What's other than
good.
Kim K, arguably one of the most famous people in the world?
Yeah.
Who's another big celebrity you've been in the same room?
Chris Brown.
Chris is one of the most talented guys ever.
Chris Brown, I've been in a room with him. I was just with Drake.
You know they say Rihanna actually punched Chris first. I'm saying that's what they say.
She said it.
She said it. I know. That's what she said. She said.
Wow.
So I don't understand why people can't apologize to Chris Brown then.
Yes.
I know, but it's bad because he beat her up or it looked so bad. That's why, because he gave her that black eye. If he just would have I'm not saying you should ever hit a woman, you should not. But because he bruised her up and he didn't have a bruise, he looked bad.
Yeah. But I just wish she would come out and be like, hey, don't blame him. It was my fault too.
She kind of tried to, but listen, people are not going to forget that. All right, guys, the show is almost over. Before we go, Lila, tell us all about your tour coming up. I know you said it earlier, but just real quick, Micromaidens.
Yeah, go out to micromaidens.com and see when we are coming to a city near you. I will be there hosting, performing stand-up comedy. You'll meet all my friends, and it'll be a really good time. So micromaidens.com.
And you are on, when does $1 Million Extreme come out?
When does it come out? Do you know?
I don't know. Soon, I think. And then, guys, I think it just got announced that Wrong Address, my movie with Charleston White, is coming out on
February, right?
Yeah, February 4th. Let me
Yeah.
see. Apple Movies. I've never even heard of Apple Movies, to be fair.
They got a lot of good movies on there.
They do?
Yeah, a lot of good movies. You just pay the little fee. They usually give you like 3 months free.
Look at this. Show this to my screen real quick. This is it. This is the movie right here. Yeah.
I was supposed to be in this movie.
You should have been in it.
But no, see, the director called me every week, but I was going to chemo in Houston every week.
Oh, man, with your dad.
Yeah. So I watched it.
Well, they're going to do some more. Measy, the producer, is great. They got to put it together.
And my wife's best friend, Nicole, she's in there. She's the girl that's on the cover with her.
No, so she was like the main actress.
Yeah.
Nicole?
She's the one that helped me with this acting, getting involved in different roles out here.
Well, we're going to get you on some more stuff, dude. I mean, we got to help each other, lift each other up, dude. Help each other out.
Yes.
So that's coming out. You can buy that on Apple Movies, pre-order it. It is available February 4th. Now, Fat Pimp, how can people find you and support you?
Hey, you can get on every social media platform. Type in IMFATPIMP. You can get on Google and search my name and just see what comes up. I got a new album on the way called You Can Call Me Chris. The reason why it's that is because when I meet people, sometimes like, hey, my name's Fat Pimp, but I was born Chris.
Yeah.
Like, call me Chris.
Yeah.
I got that going on, a couple acting gigs coming up. Really just being out here, man. One day I want to run for the mayor of Dallas, man.
You need to. We need to get you in politics.
Listen.
Because this is the other thing is, too, a lot of and this is Jasmine Crockett, who's, she's getting sworn out on the 28th. We got to go. We don't have enough real black people in politics. I think Jasmine Crockett's
I wanted to say that on here, but I didn't know when I could just interject that. When I'm watching the inauguration, I wish Trump and, like, what's your boy, Charlie Kirk?
Yeah.
I wish he had, like, one good black brother that kicks it with him.
I agree.
That's how you can bring people from this side to this side. They got to see somebody that looks like him.
But see, they get Snoop Dogg and they get like, that's not gonna work.
Man.
They need a real black dude that they respect, that they like. That I mean, even if it was like Denzel Washington, I don't know. I'm just saying somebody that's really respected. But yes, I saw the news.
So
the newscaster saying that the inauguration was a little too white, and I was watching and I agreed. I was like, hey, you know. There's not that many black people there, and so I can't really debate them on that. So everybody go follow Chris. It's Primetime 99 Alex Stein. Tomorrow, what do we got? Tomorrow night, we got something crazy.
We got a Snake Girl Furry.
Snake Girl! Oh my gosh, yes, she's coming in. We have a woman that's married to a snake.
What?
She lives in Austin?
No,
She
does
married
she live
to
in
it?
Austin? She lives in Dallas. Yes, she's married
She
to
lives
her.
in Dallas.
She's married to her snake.
She identifies as a snake.
She identifies as a shark. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Done,
I swear, she's a furry and identifies as a shark. All right. Well, guys, that's been our show, but we end the show the same way every time with our freestyle finale. So, DJ, hit that beat. Yo, it's prime time. And you know, one freaking time it's late in the state. And I'm feeling so great. No, you can't hate Fat Pimp on the Blimp. And we eating steak and shrimp. And we going insane. Fuck the Ukraine. Russia's about to throw Fauci in jail. Fuck that boy. He ain't gonna make bail. We gonna throw him under the motherfucking sail. All right, guys, that's Primetime 99 outside. Everybody go follow Chris, the Fat Pimp, and Lila. Go see her on the Micro Maidens tour. I love you guys. Clip the show and post it right now. That's an order. Clip something and post it on Twitter, Instagram right now, and tag me. I love you.